Loneliness that no one talks about. The one that shows up even when you're surrounded by people. I'm Kaushal, and this video isn't just content. It's connection. And maybe, just maybe, it's exactly what you needed to hear today. Chapter 1. The Hidden Loneliness. You could be surrounded by people, sitting in a crowded room, scrolling through hundreds of messages, and still feel empty, still feel unseen, still feel alone. This isn't the loneliness people talk about. It's not about being physically alone. It's the quiet ache of being emotionally disconnected. The world is louder than ever, but most of us have never felt more isolated. Chapter 2. Digital Closeness, Real Distance. Today we talk about the kind of loneliness that no one sees, but you feel it every day. This type of loneliness doesn't scream. It whispers. It hides behind fake smiles and small talk. You go through the motions, laugh when you're supposed to, reply, "I'm fine," when you're not. People think you're okay because you've gotten good at pretending, but inside you're screaming, not for attention, but for connection. We have never been more connected. Messages, likes, stories, snaps. But the truth is, most of our digital relationships are paper thin. We scroll through highlight reels, but no one asks how we really are. We send LOLs and emojis, but feel misunderstood and unseen. Social media gave us followers, but stole away our feeling of being truly known. Chapter 3. Disconnection in Daily Life. You pass by people. You work in teams. You sit with family, but something still feels missing. You crave depth, not surface talk. You want to feel heard, not just replied to. Loneliness isn't just lack of people, it's the lack of emotional resonance. You could have 100 conversations a day and still feel like no one really gets you. Chapter 4. Can't even talk to yourself. Loneliness isn't always about others. Sometimes you feel most alone with yourself. Your thoughts don't feel safe. You don't know how to sit in silence. You distract yourself just to avoid you. You scroll, you binge, you avoid, because being with your own mind feels heavy. A real healing starts when you can finally sit with yourself, without judgment, without running away. Chapter 5. Unmet Emotional Needs. You don't just need company. You need connection. You don't just want people. You want to be understood. Most people don't even know what they're missing because we've never been taught emotional language. You've been hungry for empathy, but you're fed distraction. You needed someone to sit with you in silence, but they gave you advice you didn't ask for. This is the loneliness that hurts the most, the kind where you feel invisible around everyone. Chapter 6. Coping in Silence. You start to accept the loneliness. You stop reaching out. You stop expecting people to care. You become your own best friend and worst enemy. You isolate, even when people are around, not because you don't want love, but because you're tired of disappointment. You've built walls, not because you're cold, but because you've been hurt. And in that silence, you feel safer, but sadder. Chapter 7. The Way Out. The way out isn't fast. It isn't loud. It doesn't come from 100 followers or 1,000 likes. It starts with tiny courage. Reaching out to one person, being honest once, sitting with yourself without judgment, replacing distraction with expression, choosing connection over perfection. You're not alone in feeling lonely. We all carry invisible weight, but the moment you speak your truth, you make it lighter. You don't need everyone. You just need real ones. Oh, true. If this video felt like it was speaking directly to you, that's because it is. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're just human in a noisy, disconnected world. So here's your reminder. You matter. You're worth hearing. And your story isn't over. Share this with someone who feels quietly alone. And if you want more content that speaks to your inner world, you know what to do. Subscribe, because here you're seen.